Today I'd like to share with you a research project that talks about the impact of parents. As you know, parents have a busy role, a very impactful role in the lives of children and adolescents. And in this study, we're going to be looking at the relationship between parents and children, the parenting styles, and the effect it has on their mental health, while also looking at different socioeconomic statuses, lower income, middle income, and higher income households, and how all of those may correlate to the risk of mental health problems for young adolescents. In this research, we're going to be conducting a study that attempts to find a positive correlation between parenting styles, adolescent mental health, and socioeconomic status. All of those will be broken down into subcategories pertaining to lower income, middle income, and upper income, according to recent research. Some would consider the years of adolescence to be tumultuous or a time of storm and stress. So we're going to be looking at, the age groups that are hitting adolescence from 13 to 17 and looking at how impactful those parenting styles can be in the household. According to Wang and McLeroy, adolescents who are identified as lower income often have higher risk of mental health concerns within the home. Pertaining to the research and hypothesis, we're going to be asking questions such as, why and how should parents provide adolescents with nurturing, loving, supporting discipline, and also give them positive role models for mental health? This research should reveal that parenting styles, such as authoritarian or permissive, have been associated more so with the negative psychological symptoms, and conversely, authoritative parenting has shown a more positive impact on adolescent mental health. The purpose of this study is to reveal the influence of high, medium, and also low socioeconomic status on parenting styles, thus impacting adolescents' level of the mental health and well-being. The previous research that is out there have also looked at aspects of parents pertaining to their role within the household. Unfortunately, there are studies that show that parents are a little resistant pertaining to changing their parenting style and may not follow the research and the support that is out there pertaining to the types of parenting styles that are out there. Personalities, behaviors, and also genetic inclinations can also be difficult to change and overcome. Encouraging parents to consciously consider more authoritative parenting methods or democratic methods is what this research is hoping to produce. Also, in previous research, there was studies that were done pertaining to the warmth in the home. So once again, providing a nurturing and supportive household that can also be authoritative is also a positive for child mental health. There are adolescent studies that correlate parenting styles or involvement also with delinquent activities such as drinking and smoking. There are also studies that focus on parenting styles and the result or the relationship within student achievement. However, few studies are focusing on the socioeconomic status in tandem with the mental health and also the parenting styles, the different parenting styles. Another study performed by Kresge has also found that if there's an increase of parent-child communication in the home with low criticism, results in higher warmth levels and higher self-esteem among adolescents. The participants in this study will all be students. The students may be selected from their classrooms or psychology classes. The goal is to achieve 100 participants in this study, aging in the range from 13 to 17 years of age. We're also looking for at least having one biological parent in the household, and hopefully we will have full participation from all involved. These adolescents will also be without any type of mental disability and must also be able to read in English for the surveys. Participants will need to access a computer and also have Wi-Fi to complete the surveys required. In order for us to get some participants, we're actually going to offer a Visa gift card, or the opportunity to win a $100 gift card. We'll also have our participants sign an informed consent form. And then as far as the process of getting information and data, we're going to have them fill out several surveys that they will find online. One that will identify, their parental authority and their feelings, emotional feelings pertaining to that. And then the kind of results as far as their adolescent behaviors and experiences by filling out an ABES survey to correlate those two components. We will also, as far as the design, we'll be working with SPSS and a bivariate correlation regression and identifying these three variables and how they correlate to one another. Also doing a subcategory of lower income, middle income, and higher income levels. And then the data will hopefully come together for somewhat of a positive correlation to hopefully help our participants in the future in additional research. With 100 students participating, our data is showing that 0.83 of the mothers involved are permissive, 0.84 of the mothers are seen as authoritarianism or practicing authoritarian parenting styles, 0.75 of the mothers with authoritative, and then what we see with the father categorization is 0.73 being permissive on the lower end, 0.84 authoritarian, and then 0.93 much higher with fathers being authoritative in the home. And then as far as the socioeconomic survey and looking at the household income, we're seeing a little over half of our population, 55% of the families that fall within the middle class, whereas 35% in lower income and 10% in the upper class. According to the Cochler and Sikofolis study, we're looking at how they are categorizing those income levels. Looking at the data results from our bivariate study and the three variables combined, we see that the X equaling parenting styles, the Y being the youth mental health or the ABES results, and the A equaling socioeconomic status, that we're seeing a positive correlation between all three of those moving forward. Future research opportunities might include negative aspects that might affect the mental health of young adults or adolescents in the school populations or in school environment. Also, you might look at studies pertaining to female or male adolescents and how all of these components affect them and their mental health, in addition to looking at biological versus intermarriage families and households. In conclusion, the bivariate correlation regression using SPSS showed a slight connection between the variables that we had mentioned with authoritative parenting styles, the ABES, and the lower income households. However, additional interviews would help to prove the ABES results as valid. After 2 weeks, the participants will be asked to take the PAQ and the ABES again to check for reliability.